4, 5.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are officially live and ready to go for Yukikaze Tourney exclusively for YKZ. I'm Goddess, your co-host, and right beside me is Jeston, aka Yousoro. How you doing,
Hello,
bud?
it's I, the one and only.
And
Sorry, man, I
yeah,
cut you
right
off.
now,
My bad, bro.
me and Justin will be casting Game 1 and 2 qualifiers, and the top 8 players from YKZ members will play finals for game 4 games. 4 games of game 4, 5, 6, 7. No, sorry. Wrong. 3, 4, 5, 6. And we should be starting soon, in a few minutes.
How many people do you have here? We should have 10 people. Is everyone? You guys have everyone? Okay,
Yeah.
give it a 1 minute start. Yeah. What? Hello.
And here we have a guest star, temporarily named Richard. Oh, he left. Bye, Richard. Anyways, Goddess, his lobby's looking kind of stacked, man. Who you got in this lobby?
Oh man, that's gonna be hard. Ever since Zix came back, I do want to put my money on Zix. He didn't have any warm up. For sure I'm putting my money on Zix on this one.
Well, all my
But
fighting money.
two
All my
players will be
fighting is gonna
removed
go
from
with
this game.
YKZ. Yeah, YKZ is my pick. That's my man's.
Yeah, this could be very
But you,
interesting.
but no bias here. All these players are really good. I think anyone has a chance to get this title.
Yeah, for sure. This is all fun and games, it's not sweaty. We're all just gonna have a great time. We're not taking this too seriously, but
I
just hope
definitely
everyone
would
had
have.
a great time on this one.
I definitely would have split myself off.
Yeah, for sure. And
Why they banned me?
awards. Exclusively, they get their own title, their own icon, and exclusively a one and only jacket, exclusively Yakuza only. So one time only for whoever takes it all. Winner takes it all, honestly. But yeah,
And they'll be crowned the king or queen of the YKZ.
exactly. After that, that's gonna be over. But for sure, we're still waiting on some other members to be ready. Yeah, we're ready.
You running the set? All right. All right. So basic rules: no emotes, one revive, winner take all. Oh, they actually this most recent patch they actually introduced a new mechanic to the game.
Oh
So I
yes.
think it's called the Chamber of Yang. It's pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, once we see them in the chamber 1v1s, I think we're going to call that for now, since this is very new. Right now, we're going to be expecting Nubis for game 1 of qualifiers. We'll be watching a lot of good players in YKZ. It's going to be very interesting. See new potentials, we never know. But yeah. So what do you think, Justin? What is the current meta in solos?
Oh, it's definitely zipping in. Absolutely.
Zipping in?
Absolutely.
What about like all the Tarkas? Tarka's probably the newest meta right now.
Oh man, Tarka, he's just been so good since forever now.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if you don't know to dodge the shoulder tackle, then it's GG's for you, man.
Yeah, this is gonna be exciting to watch. I'm ready to go all in for this.
But
And yeah.
Takeda definitely shuts down Tarka with his ult. Honestly, in my opinion, if you get hit, he can still press his ult.
Yeah, for sure.
Cancel it out.
Takeda's probably the best character in the game currently, the game changer. But I'm really excited to see Anubis versus Zix. It's gonna be an interesting fight. Zix. It's a disadvantage on his ping, but it's fine. Everyone's welcome. So
This is his returning debut.
Exactly. Oh man, Anubis looking flash.
Alright, here we go. Here we go, man. Round 1. Hopefully
Here we go,
everyone
dude.
starts off strong. Get some good loot out. Get some good fights in.
Oh, let's go check out the map. It seems like
Oh, Celestia's
players.
popping off already.
yeah, 4 players in Celestia, 2 players at Emitai, and there's a few others spread out. But it seems like the
Infinite
first
and
fight.
YKZ. Let's go.
going on.
Longsword main YKZ versus Yodo. Alright, hold on. Infinite is using Yodo. I'm gonna have to cheer for this guy. I'm biased.
Seems like Infinite was 1 HP, but now 6 able to get the first kill off in game 1 in qualifiers.
Yeah,
Seems
neither
like
of them have
Lazy
armor.
lost Infinite. And
Doesn't
Anubis
really have the
gets-
resources to chase, but I think he's gonna do it anyway.
yeah, I think seeing Waves, he's got to back off here.
Alright, good decision on his part. He doesn't really know where he is. But
No, there is 2 lives for each member, so this could be interesting to
it
watch.
looks like Zalakis and Gohan already got taken out. Zix and Anubis.
Go spectate Anubis. Nothing happening over here, Anubis.
That this fight that you wanna see happen, Anubis and Zix, they spawn on completely opposite sides of the map, so you probably won't even get it.
Yeah, it
Someone
seems
might-
like
Someone might take them out instead.
a lot of players are not fighting yet. You know, it's good.
YKZ and XOXO about to start. There it is. I can see it. Celestial. On, just revive. Here we go.
R&B
Popping
going
off.
for an XO. Nice soul break by Wavesy. Wavesy, 1-2. There you go, tap dodge, but gets the parry off. Now he's backed off, get the LMB off, but misses
That
the
was
soul break.
not-
Able to connect.
Unfortunate for YKZ. He canceled his parry animation, went for the less optimal blue
Yeah,
attack.
for sure. Now
Definitely-
Wavesy, not.
Yeah.
It seems like Wavesy's not getting his thing on him. Not
Well,
getting
I
more
didn't
pressure.
Get it together. I put all my fight monies on him.
But now we got a fight going on. Salah's 1 HP. Monster gets the 1-2 off with the dagger, able to get a kill off.
Wow, everyone has a dagger.
Now Shirogami versus Hera. Hero's
Here,
gonna
rocking the
space it.
nunchucks. Shiro with Wu Chen and spear switches off to a longsword.
Yeah, it seems like Soro's able to get the R&B off.
Hiro taking advantage of the terrain to get her heal off. Chases Shiro. Shiro
1-2 going
activates
for
his F. Oh, misses the parry because of the terrain.
And able to get the 1-2-3 as well. Nice 1-2. Able to get twice in a row. Now Zero's not gonna give any pressure. Now Hero's not gonna give any pressure for Zero. Now I think Zero might salty this. And yes, he will.
Absolutely, we're going in.
Hero able to get that kill off of. See if he's gonna salty this. Unless he's backing off. We're not sure, but we're gonna go spectate. Just keep watching all these good fights
Ooh,
happening.
monster
Watch
parries
out.
Infinite. Activates ult to chase Infinite. Infinite gets taken down.
Yes, able to secure the kill. Very good play by Monsters, able to secure how many kills he has right now.
His use of his ult.
2
is-
kills right now, currently. Here we go, rematch round 2. R&B going on. Hero spacing herself out. Heals going on.
Hiro making good choices with these heals, trying to keep her
Nice
health
1-2.
up at all times.
Nice bunny hop. But I think Shiro made a mistake on his ult. I think he was getting pressured so hard by Era.
Couldn't aim properly. Yep. Oh, I got mixed. Where'd he go?
And yet, Hero might make sure not giving any pressure, putting pressure on Zero. Zero is in a rough situation right now. 1-2 going Hera. 1-2-3 goes off. Gets another kill on Zero again. He's securing 2 more kills off of that.
You're looking real nice with the nunchucks right now.
Oh no, Wavy.
My
Low
main
HP.
man's. Oh, YKZ versus Zix. It's the daggers.
Yeah, Wavy able to 4-6 ult there.
Oh,
goes down.
YKZ takes out Zix. Yup, that's the thing about dagger. Definitely takes over the greatsword.
And yeah,
That's
that's like
great
huge
sword.
counter just like what? I think. Oh wait, never mind. Another fight's going off. Anubis.
Anubis versus Monster. Yo, these fights are popping off right now. Slow start, fast. Oh, here we go.
This is actually exciting to watch right now. Anubis, the monster.
Anubis also rocking a dagger. What is going on here?
Anubis, smart play, resetting. Gonna put more pressure on Monstra. Monstra in a rough situation. LB going off. Anubis gets. Oh no, ult's going off. Forcing Monstra to ult there.
Oh wow, Monster still able to get the hit off, even though the targeting was off.
And 6.
As if he getting juggled by another dagger.
6. LB going off. 1-2.
All right, hold up.
Nice soul break by 6. 6. Downward. Airborne. But Wavesy might. No. Reset's going 6. 6. Baiting. Wavesy gets the 2 pick off. LB. Jump LB. We finish at 1 HP by 6. 6.
He didn't finish the combo. That might be real bad for him, but Wazzy still has his F out. He's not gonna. Oh, he didn't press F, so he got taken out by Zix. Zix taking over the salty run back. Is Wazzy gonna do the same? Looks like he is.
We'll see. It seems like Zix got his revenge. Wavesy make a comeback maybe.
Yeah, he could have definitely. He could have definitely won that if he pressed F before engaging again.
Yeah. I think that was a really rough situation going on with Wavesy. Seeing Wavesy might back off of this.
Hey, but man, it happens when you're in the heat of battle. You just can't think straight. Gotta stay calm.
Players alive. It's like, let's see what's going on. Seems like a bunch of players are still spread out. Anubis and Gohan might engage here. Let's go
Zix and Waz will be going in for round 3.
It's like Anubis spotted someone.
Oh, here we go.
And yes, Chaber and Yang is able to.
Ooh, look at that.
Seems like it's gonna be spawning soon. Right now, the 1v1s couldn't happen soon enough.
Yep, the Phoenix has spawned. Frames are dropping. Oh man.
Oh, what's going on here? Here we go.
Here we
First
go.
fight in the
First
Chamber
blood.
Yang 1v1. Hero versus Infinite.
Oh, this is unfortunate for Infinite. The white armor versus purple? Come on, bro.
No, Infinite might have the advantage. He's running F1. If he can get some combos off of that.
I will always cheer for the Yodo player. 100%.
Hera.
Oh.
1-2. Nice F1.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Do it to him.
Oh, the Infinite misses that? Oh. And Hera putting more pressure again on Infinite. Infinite was forced to ult. Hera, good job on that. On Infinite. Hit the second slash. Third slash. Nice hit. Infinite.
Oh, he's in V1.
Might go down here. Hera, 1 more HP. And yes, Hera won the fight. Securing the reward now. Now
Does he
Infinite
have
needs to
Skyforce
get...
too?
What is it?
Does Hera have Skyforce too?
I think so. We can check right now. No, she does not have.
So apparently, once you win the battle, your armor just gets fully healed.
Oh,
and you
that's
get a buff,
very good.
and you get a chest with gold stuff in it. So
Yeah, this
definitely
new...
worth going into one.
Yeah, this new mechanic is actually really good. Sahara now securing 3 kills in the leaderboard. It might be on top of Anubis and Zik between. Now we're gonna see a bunch of players spread out more.
He's looking real strong with that gold nunchuck right now, and that buff. I don't know what it does. It's pretty good. Top 3 right now looking like Zix, Hera, and Anubis. Followed by Monster, Infinite, and Hugs and Kisses and Gohan.
Yeah, and Wavesy securing 2 kills, but he's completely out of the game run game 1.
Oh no!
I heard. 1-2 Anubis. Try to get the F. Try to force Infinite ult here. Now he does. More slash going off. Infinite might be in a rough situation. And the last slash wasn't able to connect. Anubis fully healed. Now Anubis might put pressure, but Infinite couldn't get the heal off. But get the R&B off. Soul break going off, but Anubis counter back. Connects. Might follow up with this 1-2. R&B misses, but F1. Oh no, but F1 didn't finish him off.
And that is it for Infinite for this round. Oh, here we go. Gohan versus Zix versus Hugs and Kisses. Zig's
Yeah,
going
this is
in
gonna
on Gohan. Gohan activates his ult. Takeda.
Ziggs, here we go, Zig. Oh,
Ooh.
might get countered. But gets
Oh,
parry
good
off on
parry by
Gohan.
Zig.
Misses.
Oh. Oh, he was going downhill. He could have just.
Nice parry by Ziggs.
Oh my god. Ziggs is playing out of his mind right now. Super aware of his surroundings. Getting all
No,
these
Zig
parries.
still got it, man. Just a little bit warm up, he's all good.
Like, what's the break, dude? He ain't get no break.
Nice tap touch by
man.
Ziggs. My man Ziggs is on the matrix right now, man. He cannot be touched. Now both players are very low. Ziggs might finish both of them off. Gohan misses the one. Nice R&B by Ziggs. Ziggs might get the first kill. Ziggs, second.
Oh, super aware right now. And they're both going on a downward hill, so if someone can get a launcher, they can take advantage of this terrain and just take them downtown. Go.
Yes, Ziggs is gonna put more pressure on Exo right now. Exo's got nowhere in open space right now, but Anubis might be nearby. This might be a fight of the century right now. Seems like Anubis heard it. Now Ziggs versus Anubis. Anubis gets the shot off, putting pressure on Ziggs.
Oh, this is the fight you wanted to see, Goddess.
This is it, man. This is it.
Who you getting?
But Ziggs at a disadvantage right now, man. Even though I do want to root for both players.
And let's keep in mind, XOXO did manage to get away, so she could just come back and third party if she wanted to.
Oh no, Ziggs. This is the first dash on Justina. Not able to put pressure. Seems like Ziggs might use his ult to space himself out with the ult just to bait Anubis out. Now Anubis might resetting too. Oh no. Anubis gets the shot off. Oh no!
Oh.
Couple kits go off for Anubis.
Okay. Nice chase.
Like the Anubis.
Kind of hard. Oh, misses the parry from Anubis. Ziggs switching out to a great sword. Let's see what he does with it. And Anubis still has his
fight
ult.
right now. Ziggs in a rough situation. Anubis missed the fall off with the F.
Oh my goodness.
Ziggs might able to get the heal off.
It's so hard to commentate. So fast.
Yeah, these players are playing really safe. There's no time to give themselves space. Anubis.
Oh, but the Anubis comes out on top.
Very nice fight. It was very slow paced, but it was very interesting to watch.
That was making me sweat.
Let's go spectate Hera.
The 1v1s is popping off with Hera and Monster.
Oh, this is gonna be an awesome fight. Here we go, Monster versus
No
Hera.
third parties. When you're in this chamber, no third parties. Guaranteed 1v1.
And LMB. Twice
And
again,
then-
ult's going off. Both players ulting. Now Hera's in a rough situation. Needs to put pressure on Monster and he heals off.
It's a good thing that they use their ults inside this chamber because once they finish the fight, everything gets reset.
Exactly.
So there's no point in holding it. Just use it all. Spend that cash.
I want to see some fancy plays by Hera. Hera going LMB with the longsword. I think Hera's just gonna play this safe.
Monster taking every opportunity to reset himself. Oh man, Hera using all her Fs right now. This stage is kind of cool.
Hold LMB going off. Monster falling off, but Soul Break's able to finish her off. Now Hera needs to get a Soul Bloom after this.
And it looks like she doesn't know that she's not actually dead.
Yes.
So once you get out of this realm, you have like 5 minutes to find a Soul Bloom. Otherwise, you die.
And yes. Oh wait, Exos might be nearby. Oh, Exo spot.
Oh, here we go.
Both players running spears.
The survivor.
See my Exo's trying to bait here. Nice parry going off of Astra.
Get parried. That's gonna hurt too because this gold spear is doing work.
Ult's going off. Monster's just forcing
up.
up. Monster's trying to secure this kill. He needs it. There Exo going down. Monster able to secure the kill.
See, that's why I play Yodo. I'll press V every time a Matari ults on me.
Now let's go watch Hera's situation right now. Hera got 3 minutes left. This could be a rough situation.
Who's left? Monster versus Anubis going off. So Monster, Anubis, and Hera. Top 3 players right now.
And Anubis got a full set on a katana. Soul Jade got Thunderstorm and this other one.
Oh, Monster just walked straight into that. Trying to get these heals off. Almost got parried. Anubis is relentless with his chase right now.
Monster in a rough situation, but the map
could not get into the house.
There
man, you hate to see it.
Another kill. 5 kills on the leaderboard. Monster had 4. A really good spot for game 1. Able to secure the kills for next game in the finals. And Anubis versus Hera.
Yeah, that's the type of stuff you hate to see, man.
Yeah,
the interactions with the terrain, man.
I felt that, man. I actually kind of felt that.
It either helps you or hurts you, but at that point, it just hurt her.
Let's go watch Hera's minutes. Down the clock. She got 2 minutes. She needs to fight Anubis now.
Oh,
Anubis found her.
Final fight. Gold weapon to gold weapon. Matari versus Takeda.
Hera might secure the finals, honestly. With 3 kills in top 2, that's really good.
Oh, good parry by Hera. Unfortunate that there was a wall in between them, so she couldn't get any damage off of that.
1-2 going off, but it interrupts Anubis. Anubis interrupts the situation.
Anubis has low now. Oh, he knows the combos, man.
Yeah, and Anubis able to secure the game 1. Wow, that was awesome to watch.
Listen, if that wall wasn't there, Hera would have done so much more.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, Hera did a great job fighting against Anubis, holding her ground.
Yes. But the first round ends with Anubis on top. Hera second, Monster third. That was pretty good. XO fourth, Zix fifth, Gohan sixth, 7th Infinite, 8th YKZ, 9th Shiro, 10th Zalakis.
Yeah, this could be a really rough start for the people who are in the bottom. But
yeah, and everyone still has a chance.
Yeah.
Because of how the scoring system works. This is still anybody's game.
Agree. Well, now we're gonna head on and go to game 2 soon. We'll catch you guys soon in a few minutes. ladies and gentlemen, we're back again. Game 2. This time we're in Lobby A. Last game we were watching Lobby B, and Anubis able to secure the win, able to secure the spot for the finals. Now we're going on here, Game A. Lots of new members again. You know, we got half old members, half new members. This is gonna be very exciting. Once again, me and Justin will be casting Game 2 in the Qualifers. What you gotta say about last game, Justin? It was very interesting. What caught your eyes on that?
Yo, man, it made me sweat. There's so many good plays going on.
Yeah. And
especially from here.
The new chamber 1v1s. It was awesome to watch. It was really nice to see. You can see every fights in details. You know, it's very nice. It's gonna mention. Is there anything you want to say, Justin? About last game? You know, Ziggs versus Anubis.
I am disappointed that YKZ didn't make it as far as I wanted him to, but he did. He did kill Ziggs, so I'm taking that as W.
And yeah, you know they still have a chance. You know, Wavesy can still make it. You know, 2 players might be out in Game B. You know, in the finals, but
that was then. This is now. We're watching a Stoffel round start.
Yes, Stoffel, our newest member. You know, it's gonna be awesome to watch. Just one of Celestial.
Now, Stoffel, one of our newer members. He's I like this guy.
Yeah.
I like this guy. He's pretty good. Who else is in this lobby? Press the tab.
Yeah, let's go check it out. You know, we got Luke, Creens, Meow, Ish, Rex, Kef, and the Stoffel and Lexi. Oh man. Who's your money on?
Where's Beast? I thought he was in this lobby.
Oh, Beast on the right side. Some reason the
what the?
by himself.
Okay.
And Beast, secure
speaking
the
of,
kill.
Speaking of, he got the first kill off of Luke.
First kill.
Oh man.
We forgot about him. Able to secure the first kill in Game A. I'm actually sorry. It's like he's rocking those spear. Takedos, so.
And it looks like Kef is fighting a Stoffel right now. Kef, my main man's playing the Yodo.
Yeah, whole LB going on. R&B, Korean's third party.
Hold on.
By Kef.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Is that
Kef
F2?
is throwing. Kef is throwing. He's using F2.
Alright, y'all. Okay, Kef is a absolute giga chat if he's using F2.
Alright, I might have to put my money on Kef right now.
Yeah, I actually changed my mind.
It was gonna go towards Beast. But Kef is playing Yodo and F2. This is, okay.
Yeah,
chasing after Team Pies. Team Pies is no slouch.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be awesome to watch. I'm putting my money on Kef too.
Oh, so many Yodo plays in this lobby. I like this lobby.
Let's go spectate Creams. In a rough situation. Aren't 1, 2, 3 downwards. Miles Stoffel putting pressure on Creams. Couldn't get any space. Stoffel being annoying, but no. LMG slow break going off. Kef. Spectate Kef quick before it's too late. Kef. 2 slashes going off. Third.
Oh, what a good aim. Yo, see? Nah, if he had... Oh man, if he had a range weapon there, he would have got it. Oh!
Get the hold LB off! Misses!
We just need one hit, bro. We just need one hit.
The terrain just misses for Kef.
Stoffel manages to get away, resets himself. See, that is some good utilization of the ult damage absorption.
Yeah, and the Stoffel 1 HP, able to time that self with the ult, able to get away. Unfortunate for him to follow up with the hold LB combo with the dagger. That Kef could have been finished off, but it seems like the Stoffel backed off the reset. Go spectate.
Meow main versus Lexia.
Yeah, what's going on here. Lexi's resetting here. Lexi. Oh, LB for Lexi.
Man. Yo, this lobby got daggers too.
Yeah, this Yame's playing the safe.
Oh man, that was some good F play right there. Unfortunate that it did not hit. Oh, nice good parry from my man.
May trying to pull off with this. Now Lexi was forced to hold. F going off for Lexi. Nice 1, 2. Might go to hold R&B. Nice shots by Miyame.
Oh man.
And to hold R&B.
What an FPS player, dude. Lexia Matari ult going off.
Yeah, Miyame's been playing the good god, honestly.
Forced to use his ult. Pushes him into the wind. Slowed, can't move. Lexia was done there. backed into a corner and the windstorm in front of her.
Yeah, that was very awesome play by Namie. But Lexi still has a chance. If Lexi can secure a few kills, I think she's good for finals too.
Creampie's out here rocking the new Yodo skin with F3.
Yeah, here we go, Rex versus Kef.
Oh, here we go. Here we
Oh,
go, Kef.
nice
Oh,
combo.
nice combo. Grapple combos. It would have been cool if he threw out that F, but it looks like he already used it. Now he has ult ready.
Yeah, and Kef securing 2 kills. Namie and Beast getting 1 kill on the top 3 leaderboard. So that's a very interesting combo. Looks like Kef is no one nearby. We're gonna go spectate Beast. Beast might closing up.
Sounds like he's getting chased. Oh, he is. By Astolfo. And it looks like Ish is about to third party right now.
Yes, I think Ish is gonna play this out. He's gonna let them fight though, I think.
Yes. See, personally, I would have joined, but I'm dumb.
No, anything can happen, honestly. Stop.
I'm waiting
no
for
armor.
that.
Beast just putting pressure on Stoffel.
Oh, he got mixed. Yo, what is this
No.
tree play? Alright, Brandon has health advantage, but Stoffel
Nice.
getting this katana uppercut in. Makes an escape. Brandon hiding because I think he knows about the third party. Oh, he definitely does. Here we go.
Nice
Ish joins the
right
fray.
Oh no, Ish is gonna go in. Gets
Oh.
the parry off! Ish!
Brandon
Beast
forces
counters off. Ish able to counter back!
with the Valdo. Oh, here we go. Beast might be done here. Oh, but he got the F out.
Oh,
Dark
but
ult
misses the
is,
parry!
like, the best ever.
Now
And
Stoffel!
Cream Pie shows up
Oh no,
for the
Cream Pie-
fourth party. Alright, Beast needs to run, but Astolfo's in the back waiting for the kill. He got it off of Brandon. Ish making a break for it. Now it looks like Astolfo is fighting Creams once again.
Cream secured and kills. Stoffel, a rough situation.
Ish in the
parry
back
going
gonna
off
be an
for
FPS play.
Stoffel.
Oh, but unfortunate for Astolfo, the terrain.
But
cuts
Namie by
in.
third party is and get the kill off of Creams. Creams in a rough situation. Creams does not have. No, Beast gets the shot off.
Oh, let's
Lots of
go,
fights
Brandon.
happening.
Let's go. Third party after third
This is a-
party, dude.
So,
Let's
oh,
go.
it's a party in here, man.
Ish,
going
Meow
on?
Main, Brandon, and Astolfo going off right now. Looking like a 2v2.
Ish.
Oh
Very
man.
trying to put pressure on. Looking for Namie. Namie gets the heal off. Nice LB, but F saves him. Able to get the movement off.
Meanwhile, the Phoenix is going off, making everyone's frames drop.
Namie. Nice LB going
Cream
off.
Pies came back with the fifth
Cranes
party.
1-2. Let it out, but no. Cranes was forced to ult there.
Ooh,
Meow
one
Man's getting
slash.
connected by Cranes. Cranes second slash, third slash.
But Meow Main knows how to dodge the ult. This is what I tell everybody, man. Don't nerf her. Just don't get hit.
Exactly. And now, Cranes getting pressured. Gets the parry
Oh,
off
but
on Meow Man.
parry!
But no!
Oh,
Meow
but
Man's so
fortunate.
saving. And then she gets the free kill! Oh my
man.
god!
Ish with the third party.
Ish getting 2 kills off of that ult over there. Now, off. That was awesome to watch.
Man,
Ish.
personally, if I was Creams, I'd be mad.
Ish able to get 2 kills there. I think it was 2, right? It was 2 or 3.
Yeah, it was 2. He got them both.
Yeah, with an R&B. That was awesome to watch. Now Ish getting pressured.
Brandon coming in
Ish.
from the back.
Respect to Ish. Ish, man. Great
Ish
play
is
by him.
doing
Game
some
2
phenomenal
kill.
plays right now.
I didn't expect that. Ish just going in there.
Yo, taking advantage of all the chaos just to get his heels off. What a man, dude. Now he's backing
Oh
off,
man,
doing
I'm
the safe
really happy
plays.
for Ish there. That was awesome.
He said, nah, I got my kills. I'm running.
You know, he
What a man.
doesn't have to try too hard, but you know, this is all fun and games.
Oh,
Now
Brandon
Beast-
getting greedy.
Yeah, he is. And Ish! It's the Dragon Slayer off! Switch off the dualies here. Beast's gonna be a rough situation against the dualies. Dualies gonna be hard against that.
But remember, Astolfo is still in the back.
And now,
With the clank
finish
kills
with the
is Brandon comes out on top. Now, Brandon doesn't get his heals off. He's going to have to face Astolfo dead.
Yes.
Oh, but he's full health already.
Again, here we go. Another fight going on. Beast for Astolfo.
Beast has his ult, but unfortunately it's only stage 1. So not many times can he stagger. And I think he knows it, so he's making a break for it. Trying to get more loot. But Astolfo's trying to be an FPS player.
Yeah, it seems these two players are not going to fight yet. But let's go spectate Cape versus Luke. We haven't seen Luke in a while. You know, he's looking in a rough situation.
Looks like Kef has the
Kurumi?
chamber buff.
Okay, so we got another Giga Chat,
but
Luke goes down.
That was a good read by Kef, man.
You know, I think Luke was the only Kurumi player, you know, who's actually...
I want to know what this buff does, man. What does it do? Astolfo Brandon finally going off right now.
Army going off. Beast misses to take the weapon off.
Yeah, Brandon knows. Counterplay to Jeston is Kata.
規模で騙した今を私愛してみたい溢れ出した夜を幅合わせて針は止まる淡い呪いにかけられて答えはいつもすり抜けやり直したいだけならこんなもやることもなくない心のありかを知りたいんだいつか終わりがあることも分かっているんだ不安の合図も裏返して重ねないでこんな半端なままはやって宇宙規模で騙した今を私愛してみたい溢れ出した夢いくらか今日何度だって思いを馳せていてほしいんだ
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Goddess and Jeston, our co-casters from before, have gone and taken a break. We will now commence the finals round. My name is SerVairyo, partnered up with RevvverB for casting for these finals round. RevvverB, how's it going, boss?
It is going amazing. I just got done with the trios tournament, and now I finally get to, cast this. I'm always down to watch some intense solo gameplay.
Yeah, man. And the solos, I'm glad you got through that tourney, through the trio side. And Immortal War has been a big part in terms for these types of tourneys. One new feature has been introduced, which we did see in the qualifier rounds, called the Chamber of Yang. Something that's a little bit of a new technique that can be utilized for teams to go up against each other, or even for 1v1s.
I absolutely love this feature, sir. It is completely different in the game in that when you go into this portal and you fight, even if you die, you actually get to come back with that life. And now this gives an opportunity for aggressive players who think that they're the best to actually go after those kills, go after those stat points to actually win.
Right.
And there's also even compounded on, there's actually new strategies that I just saw in the trios tourney where Hero's team actually camped a portal to wait for a team to come out. So it is such a new and fun aspect to the game. There's such a big reward, but there can be such a big risk as well. So I can't wait to see how it works in solos, because this is going to be the first time that we get to see in a scrim people in NA primarily using this new tech.
Yeah, and the Chamber of Yang, getting that reset is just a huge thing. Plus, for solos, to keep in mind, right, you can use your ult while in that section, and once you get out, your ult will be right back up. So don't hesitate to use any of your resources like that in terms of ability usages. You'll have that opportunity to be able to do it. And right now, we'll starting off the round. We were waiting for one of the last members to join through. This is a YKZ exclusive tourney that we do have set up. The Yukikaze Cup has been in the works for quite some time for us to get our members in shape and sorted out. And with it, we will start the first round. And on the gameplay side, we had qualifiers with 2 different lobbies. We have selected the top 8 from each one. Out of the funky lobbies that we had set up, Hero was going to be one of the top in terms of lobbies through as a Matari. She did set herself up to go into high in the leaderboards, and although she did get eliminated into the placement round, she is a very strong character to be able to use. Meaning Matari is a strong character to use, and Hero, is able to utilize it such in a way that can be, described as being a, master at it.
Yeah, a lot of these YKZ players are using unique characters, but it's really interesting to see how they've progressed throughout the scrims we've been holding, and it's really cool to see how Hira has been able to grow as this very competitive player here. I'm very interested to see. I see some Vipers. I see a Wu Chen. Meow Main's still running the Wu Chen. This is going to be a very interesting game. Now the meta has changed a lot, so you're going to see a lot more Takedas, a lot less of pings. I want to see how many of these people have been practicing those TOD combos, sir. I love to see me some TODs.
Yeah, deletion combos are definitely one thing that sets players apart. If you're able to get it off, it just brings in such a huge advantage in scores, as you will get that kill. But also just being able to commit to that in a way that allows for you to utilize it in a scenario which gets you that kill, which is a primarily important thing in the kill type placement. And we'll start off here. Takeda, Gohan-chan. Gonna start off seeing where he spawns in with. Whether or not it's gonna be a heavy spawn, we will see how they set themselves, or he sets himself against any opponents that are nearby, in which case Eventide seems to be the start of it. We're gonna take a look into the spawn. Celestra is a hot pot for a menace of fights to just start off. Gohan is with Rexy over here in Eventide, while Infinite and Luke are over here next to each other. It seems that Infinite is looking at Luke. I think he might be wanting to get this early kill.
Oh, we already going to get a right now F1 Yodo combo? No, he got F out. Okay, so Tumultuous is just resetting, trying to get all the loot he can. Still running. Infinite is not holding up here. He's not standing back, and he just takes the kill from Luke. Yeah, Luke now has to reset.
In the first kill on the board, Wavesy's not going to go up against Kef, and stuck in a rock in a hard place. Waves is gonna get that. Nej's Strifle F3 coming out from Kef to get the blue focus. Might be wanting to hold off for a little bit and launches it. Wavesy gets the down strike.
No.
He wants to escape this. He wants to get out of here, but Kef comes with a scale rush, killing Wavesy off. He is gonna have 1 life left to go ahead. I don't know if he might salty res this to try to get some loot off from the bridge, but at this point, Kef is gonna be in the back line. I don't know if he may have just heard that. Let me see if he knows. He's going to the bridge to get some loot for himself, and with it, gonna get stacked up on Soul Jades, maxed out bags, blue weapons, and he has ult available for himself.
Yeah, Wavesy needs to be careful here. Although he is a zipping, so Celestia is kind of his stomping ground. He no longer has a res, and same with Luke. Monsta, we actually needs to reset now, going to res on the same bridge. Celestia is just a huge place for fighting right now. A ton of people landed there.
Yeah, and with it,
now Astolfo.
Astolfo has purple armor though, so he's gonna get that regen on F1. You know, something with Justina that we've seen even in the qualifier ones. F1 seems to have beaten over a lot of Justinas who are running F2, which is strange because, you know, F2 allows for you to get out of situations alongside combos that puts you in a position outside of your realm of taking damage, but F1's reset can be a beneficial way for you to stop your opponent from attacking you and allowing for you to just get armor back for free.
For sure, for sure. There's obviously drawbacks, but I completely agree in that regen, especially if you plan on fighting in Celestia. Oh, right now we have Monsta getting backed up against the wall, instantly lasered down by Kef. What an interesting third party by Kef.
Monsta
Astolfo needs to make a decision here. Astolfo going back with the F. Kef really smart getting the Soul Bloom here. What's great about Immortal War is it gives you such intense HP regen and your rage regen as well. So basically, Kef already has ult here. I wonder how Astolfo's gonna... Oh, wow. Instantly comes out with the ult.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate
Okay.
Kef's circumstance. He was trying to read his opponent's moveset, but now he's going to have no ult to go up against Astolfo. While Astolfo is going to be wanting to push back and getting resets, Kef still is at an armor disadvantage, while Astolfo can be able to use his F to regen his purple armor. At a big point, he's just going to go ahead and set himself to get Revitals on standby, or rather he's going to use it to finalize his armor. And since considering he doesn't have Vitals in his inventory, he is looking for it at the risk of his opponent may be able to hear it. But Kef is going to be walking away from this fight. I don't think he knows if his opponent is still nearby. Celestia still has 3 people alive.
Let's see Anubis right now.
Yes.
Let's see Anubis and Wavesy. That is going to be an intense fight here. Anubis going with the Takeda against the Zipping. Now, I really want to see how this matchup goes. Because of the Zipping nerf, the Takeda TODs are very dangerous to go against. And you can see that he's at 88% on his ult.
Guess
Fighting that neutral. Amazing parry from Anubis here. Just cleaning up Wavesy. Is Wavesy going to be able to get out? He ults.
Yeah, Anubis is going to be wanting to get this through. He's going to probably get this off without even having to use ult, but he's going to commit to it to get the certified stagger. Wavesy's in a tough position. He has no way of getting out of here until he's scare rushing out, but he's still in Anubis' eyes. Anubis is going to reset for free, and while Wavesy is trying to get himself reset, Anubis is on the hunt. He's looking for
Anubis
that kill.
Is basically being like, I don't got time for this. I'm going to reset, and you can run, but you can't hide. I still have my Cicada ult. You fucked. Let's go.
Yeah, 50% though left on the ult itself, so he's able to get his rage back up and going. He's gonna allow for himself to initiate with 50%. And while Wavesy is escaping, Anubis, I think he won that fight, but it's up until the last life that comes into play where we'll see how the opponent goes up against each other.
We have a Bane now in Celestia with Kef, just using that to zone so he can loot basically whatever he wants. And he has an extra Bane as well. Kef is on the roll right now. Purple Dagger Yodo. That is such a dangerous combination. People got to watch out. 2 purple daggers, sir?
Hey, man,
oh my gosh.
My man is bullying. He's going to be able to use it super efficiently. If he loses one, he has one on standby. He has an F3 to satisfy his needs to get out of a parry in case anything happens where, you know, he needs to stop the opponent from attacking if he loses that one weapon. Zix is in the distance for him.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And it's insane. He is kill leader right now with a res still and 3 kills right now. Zix is coming after him now though. Maybe Zix can change this up. No, Zix trying to figure out where he is now. Just wants to get that heal off so they can start even. He also has a purple dagger. This could go anyone's fight right now. And Zix does want to get some kills. He already has one.
Yeah, off the leaderboard. I mean, off the kills. Kef is in first place with 3 kills. Hira is in second, who has 2 kills. She did get that first kill off the start. Chamber of Yang is also activated out of here, while Astolfo is in third place with 1 kill. Actually, every remaining party members except Ella, Ish, and Luke have 1 kill, so it could be anyone's point to try to go ahead and secure the third place across the regiment as a whole.
Sir, I cannot wait for these portals, man. I legit, I know. The one, dude, the stadium even looks amazing. The aesthetic, the Phoenix is so cool when it comes in. There's just so many great things about this, just visually, let alone even the great fights we'll get to watch in this game without there being any risk involved.
Yeah, and Hira, she was very strong in the portal itself. She did go up against Monster at one point. Monster reigned supreme, but we'll see here Anubis and Astolfo going up against each other. It seems to be a fight that allows for Astolfo to be at the edge or the armor advantage for the hits.
Ooh, nice clean dodge there. Anubis playing this really nice, waiting for an opening, and he gets it. Force the pop ult here. How is this gonna go? Anubis just decides, you know what? Playtime's over. Playtime's over.
Yeah, Astolfo's on the high ground, you know. So either he underestimates his power, or Astolfo's going to be able to go ahead and outbeat this fight. But a third party has joined the ring, Zix, with a spear vertical, hoping to get some sort of hits. Last round, second round, lobby A, Ish had actually got a vertical, stole 2 kills. Zix is trying to manifest that energy right now.
A lot of them using that F1, just like you said earlier, sir.
Yeah, I think they realized.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Anubis is getting the short end right now. No. Ziggs decided, you know what? I'll take this kill for myself. All right, F1 pops, gets his nice armor regen.
Oh. Zix is going to be comboed out here. I think Astolfo is going to get the uppercut onto place. F1's coming up by Zix, but at this point, Astolfo is going to try to bait out the early dodge, but he's going to go in the air. I think he's trying to go ahead and see if his opponent is behind him to get some vision and all that, but while he's going through, hammering down on Zix, forcing the ult. F2 or V2, it seems, so if he gets hit by this,
bonk.
It might be it for...
And he gets the froze. No!
Oh, but it was too far. Oh, no.
Zix is still going to be going for that. Oh, no. Astolfo not letting up. He's legit 1 HP.
Zix is just on the edge right now. He's going to have to reset. If not, it is a 1 tap away from death. Astolfo's behind the tree while Zix is trying to push up. Astolfo is at the same armor and health regimen while going for the longsword beam. Zix is going to be going ahead and trying to get this hit off. Astolfo is going to be armoring up, but for the reasons for having full armor, he's going to cancel early, but gets horizontal.
Nice bait.
Has ult.
Astolfo has the ult. He's dipping out of it. I ain't got time for this. I'm here to win. I'm not gonna mess with you, Zix. Zix, by the way, hasn't been playing in a long time. Zix was a great trios player, I remember, and it's so great to see him here now.
Yeah, Zix has been a little bit of away from the rocket for a bit, but he is coming back through for the tourney as well as Anarch as a whole, trying to learn how the new tech has been going with the metas that have been shifting since this past couple seasons. But now Zix is going up against Kef, probably still leader and still is at 5 kills, might secure his 6th here, and he does, putting him up and throttling up to 6 kills. Kef is now going to be the dominating force in this lobby, while Astolfo is trying to poke out in the distance. Kef and Hira are going up to toe-to-toe. A lot of gear on Kef's side, gold, dual blades, and Hira popping ult, while this Forbidden Seal still going to be a little bit of an issue if Astolfo does proc it. But
is anybody going to hit that 3-man?
No.
Is anybody going to hit that 3-man? I guess not. But Kef is a menace in this lobby right now. He's figuring out who to choose. He goes for Astolfo here on the Justina. Does Hira decide to go back on this third party, sir?
She might be able to go ahead and I think she wanted the reset first before she initiate over here, because Astolfo's clean meal right now, and Hira is just hanging out. Let's see what she's looking at. Ooh. Gets deletion on armor, man. Unfortunate. Well, he's
one combo and already armor is completely gone from Hira. She needs to be careful here. No teleports. Okay.
Oh, nice wave roll.
Oof.
Gets the parry!
Parry! Okay.
But unfortunate because she is getting hit. Oh no.
That Yodo F is so good when it's going with these weapons, because no matter if you punish them with a parry, you'll only be able to damage them a tiny amount. Yeah. So it's great that Kep was able to utilize that for his advantage here. And with the gold dual blades, he is chipping down Astolfo. like my minced meat mystery meat soup right now.
My man
You
is.
do not want to.
Don't want to mess
You do
around.
not want to have any of that, bruh.
Oh man, the marinating is going off, and it seems like Kef is ready to be cooked up on the silver platter for Stolfo to, you know, maybe dash out. But another old rage build canceled it just to make sure, because he knows Stolfo's already a kilometer away. He's gonna go for that chase bound. He doesn't know where his opponent is. He might be thinking left and right, but he's gonna go left while setting up a reset. Astolfo seems to be within the sound barrier for Kef to look for.
Yeah, I mean, how many times has Keth popped an ult this game?
I would honestly say,
You know,
I would honestly say 14. At this stage, rage build goes hard.
he's running rage build?
Absolutely,
Oh
with that many
gosh.
times rage damage, man's going in.
That's a good point. He seems to have no problem moving. It might actually be the way to go. I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of offensive abilities from Yoda to just build up the rage. He did run F2 last round, but he's running F3 because it is a safer option for any sort of fights for third party potential, or even saving your own behind. But
Astolfo has insane movement here too.
yeah, he doesn't have Vitals though. He's trying to find something to try to heal up. His only source of sustain is that one armor powder, an F1 and a dream. But unfortunate, Kef is now at 8 kills.
The butcher.
The butcher.
The
he
butcher.
has.
Look at those butcher skins, bro. The butcher.
Those
That's Kef's name for this final round. He is butchering this lobby. He has a gold longsword to
are back, ladies and gentlemen, for round 2 of finals. In total, round 4. We're going to go ahead and set up the round. We're just going to have a couple of seconds here. In the meantime, though, RevvverB, a lot of things showed up there. The Butcher had arrived. His name was Kef with a Yodo. And what do you got to say about that guy, man?
He played very well beginning game, mid game, and end game. It was immaculate the way he kept chipping, the way he kept rotating on third parties. It was very great gameplay, and his end game, he didn't even have to use his Yodo final trump card. He didn't have to use that at all. So I think it was very great from Kef. I can't wait to see what you do after that, though, sir. When you're that far ahead, what do you do in game 2?
At that point, I would honestly say, make some dinner.
Make some dinner.
Do your taxes.
Yeah, okay.
Collect all your, all your forms and all that. Check out the stream. And don't forget, RevvverB is a streamer as well. He does stream on twitch.tv.
That's right.
As a whole, he is able to be watched on twitch.tv. That is twitch.tv.com, twitch.tv/RevvverB. That is with 3 V's for you ladies and gentlemen back home.
Yeah, thank you for that. But yeah, for real, like, does he even need to play at this point? Like, he could come back at the last game. So I really want to see, does Kef just go? Does Kef just go for the victory every game? Is he gonna win, or is somebody gonna come back and steal his title right now? I'm curious to see this. I want to see this.
Yeah, I mean, Kef is able to go through, and he still needs to keep in mind, although all the positions on point, the only other person that had more than 1 kill across the top 6 was Hira in top 7. But even then, Anubis is still a possible threat to Kef. Anubis getting knocked out early. He is a very strong player, as he does play Takeda, but he does want to go ahead and secure combos. He seems to be running Yodo after seeing the action that was done by Kef, which wouldn't be a surprise considering how utilized Kef was using an F3 as well as a faster rage build. But no, he's going back to Takeda. He wants to utilize that touch of death combo, it seems.
Yeah, and there's some other players too that they're probably waking up right now. First jitters on finals out of the gate. So I think Hira, Zix, Astolfo, they had some really nice fights this last game. Let's see what they bring to the table now.
Yeah, and let's see where the mass amount of spawns are going to go in. And we'll start off with Gohan-chan here. Again, it seems to be a repetition, but Gohan is a main man on the ground. So we'll see where he spawns and where any sort of fights are going to go down. And hopefully get some action on the broadcast over here.
He's going with the safe spawn, I see. Probably going for flies here, actually, next to Cave.
No, he's
a nice amount of people.
Oh, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, he's right next to Cave.
Oh, he is next to Cave.
There is a lot of people at Temple, though. So these are going to be really nice movement, engaged fights. Kef not afraid to go in there. Basically acting like this is his stomping grounds.
Yeah, he's going to get some loots off the edge. He didn't get any sort of armor, but he is running a lot of blue weapons on board. So he is good. Now he has blue armor. So he is he's a threat to reckon with in the early game. And he is going to start off with Monsta. Early F3 from Monsta in that case. But he's going to be hammering into Kef right now with Kef backing out with F3. And now on the ground level, let's see how this goes.
Monsta wants to engage, but Kef said, you already engaged. You gotta deal with the fight. You gotta deal with me now. Kef gets a nice kill. First kill on the board by Kef. Kill leader once again. Let's see what's going on now.
Yeah, it seems everyone was spread out. It seemed the fight was going on between Zix and Meowmane down here. While he's getting chased down, Meowmane is going to be holding blue focus to try to stop the stackers from happening. On end, Zix is running F1.
Nice trade.
Well, he's going to go ahead.
Meowmane's using to mulch. That is an insane play. You should see Wu Chen from this, man. Let's see what he's got in store. Nice focus attack off the Wisp. Very smart. Zix just trying to get his armor back up.
Yeah, Zix is going to go ahead and try to go for the Bay parries. Gets 2 blues. Might be going to get the uppercut and kill Meowmane, which he does. Ending Meowmane. He still has 1 rebirth left. So while it's going in, Zix does just get that second blood bonus kills with 2k, but a third party. Who is this? Kef? He's back. He's going in.
Oh my gosh.
Forcing Zix to
now
ult.
Zix just caught his ult and he has to leave now.
Oh, but he can't do anything because he has 2
You're
dashes.
getting away from me.
Zix is out. Zix is out now.
No, Kef is looking. He knows. Kef is going to go for the uppercut right here. Zix is stuck in a rock in a hard place, while a downward strike from Zix puts him in a spot where he can't be able to heal physically. Kef is going to force, one iframe, miss second one. Third strike might secure it, gets iframe on end. Zix might be killed here with the last 3 slashes, dodges the last one. Zix is going to be pushing himself out of here unless he's trying to blue focus to mitigate any sort of light attack damage. But Kef is coming in. He's chasing him through event side. He might look for his opponent, but he doesn't know whether or not he is going to be able to catch him. Kef finds him, catches him from the get-go, and Zix is gone from this point. With the rebirth left, Kef gets that kill.
Yeah, that's 2 kills on the board now. And now I can even see Anubis is starting to get some kills with the dagger as well. Very nice. I want to see Hira. Hira and Rexy. These people have been showing some great progress lately in how they've been playing.
Yeah, she's
Hira
getting,
with the
she's getting
Nunchuck Matari.
Is that a Vino?
Yep. Vino Barb Rexy. Nice first charge right there. Still gets the focus on Hira. What? The uppercut? Okay.
Wait a second.
Very
Rage
unexpected.
The rage. Oh no.
That's a GG's. Rexy got a nice, solid kill from Hira. Gets the Soul Bloom now.
Yeah, and Rex is going to be able to stock up. I mean, there were weapons on that body. He didn't decide to pick them up. It could be because he's trying to make sure that there's no third party coming in, which is Ella nearby. But she doesn't know where her opponents are at this point. Here's going to go ahead and
does have a rebirth.
She's salty res over here. I think she's going back for her body, which may benefit her for this decision.
I don't know. It could be a good call, but it's very risky. We'll see how it plays out for her. Beast gets a nice kill on Luke though.
I think Kef died to Beast there too. Wait a second. Look at the kill. Oh yeah, Beast is now in first with 3 kills and Kef in second. I think Kef also is coming back for the fight. Remember, he is sitting pretty with 10 kills in the first round at first place, so he can do this without any sort of volition at cost. And while he's going to be the third party, the menace to society, he's going to go ahead and go back for his loot, it seems, while they're going to go ahead and fight in the distance.
That's a very nice move right there. And it's a good thing he salties there because it's not actually salty. He knows that there's another team that is coming to fight here. Monster gets the kill on Beast. Beast has to figure out what to do now. The real question is, does Kef surprise attack on this Monster? Monster has no res now. This is very important here.
Ooh!
Yeah.
That was a clean uppercut.
Chunky. That was a chunky little uppercut right there.
Caught him off guard, and Kef gonna be between 2 players. It seemed that Beast is going back for his body behind the temple right there. So while he is gonna look for his opponent, he's also gonna try to look for a better position because this pavilion could be the death of players, especially with the F3 stuck in the one spot. He doesn't want to take the opportunity of missing that type of damage immunity. And while he's looking for his opponent has found him, and the fight does begin with the F3 from Kef starting off by F1 Gamer.
F1 from Monster. Kef's got to be very careful here. Already wasted the util on the F3. He's got to kite this man's out for another 16 seconds, or he's going to have to ult. Monster basically handling.
Wait, that's Beast. Wait, Beast ults, but
just too much of a mistake. Beast is now destroyed by Kef's ult. Nice counter from Kef. We turned around the fight, by the way. For a second, I thought Beast had that in the bag. You see,
yeah.
There was some nice spacing, making sure that Kef didn't get too far. But just that last second, that range on that dagger was too much.
Yeah, and at that point, I mean, he canceled ult early just in time before that swing went through. But Monster spawned near Hira, and it seemed that he's finding his opponent. Both ults are active right now. Monster is about to end ult while Hira still has time to launch an F to initiate back to the fight, but she decides to go ahead and puts her health to the front. What is she hitting? She decided, I think her F just bugged out there.
Just out of range. It was just a little out of range there. It was a nice sentiment, but Hira did a great job of getting out of the range of those blades, which is really good.
Yeah, Power and then Love's roll just getting a kill off of Gohan-chan there with dualies. Phoenix is spawning in. The Chamber of Yang is in here. The Realm of Yang, I should say. And while the Realm of Yang is active, let's see who's going to decide to walk into one. Off this end, Kef is near one, but Infinite and Luke going against each other over near Eventide off the end.
Everybody playing Yodo today. Everybody really inspired by how Kef just dominated last game. Let's see how this goes for Luke.
Oh,
With the Tumult gameplay. Nice blade right there. Not falling for any of the dodges Luke is having right now.
wait, but Luke has wait a second. Infinite is running F1 or V1 and F1 as abilities, which is something you don't really see as often. And with it, Luke securing the kill, off just barely off from one hit from that point, which is strange.
Unfortunately, that's the danger of F1 right there. Because if he popped F3, that longsword hit would not have connected, even though if he was in Wisp. So you got to be very careful with that utilization. It can be very powerful, but there's a lot of risk in tournament play.
Yeah, and the only benefit of F1, while Luke gets parried.
Parry! Longsword Infinite just drops it because of terrain, but then it's like, you know what? I'll just parry. Think.
Takes
Great
it.
fight right there.
Stalfo just like said, no, no, no. I don't know if my infinite's gonna go in, but I'm gonna end your life right there.
His Wu Chen is scary though. Last game he was playing Justina, but I do realize that Stalfo has a unique playstyle with Wu Chen.
Imagine F2 or imagine F1, you know, utilized where you burst down. Couldn't be me. No, I'm gonna stop. Okay, Anubis is going after Monster. It seems that Monster is at the receiving end of this. Thought that he was gonna hold check, but Anubis is still holding on to his F while Monster is gonna be forced stole. With it, Anubis is gonna juke this out. He might be able to iframe it. Does.
Whoa!
Just chef's kiss. Monster teleport did not go as planned, and at this point, Monster has to force F3, but Anubis still has ult, still has F3. Free armor powder for Monster there, while Anubis is stuck between these walls. It is a weird place for him to be able to grapple, but he's gonna go in with a dagger, gold dagger nonetheless. So a lot of damage gonna be outputted here. Monster pulling through. He might be just baiting out the F3 to be placed in the second, but whether or not he does, Flamebringer might cause his death if it comes out in a fashion for Anubis to just utilize it.
Sir, I am stunned. I am genuinely stunned. I keep playing it over in my head, but Anubis just has the perfect dodge to those blades. He legit sprint dodge in a different direction and immediately got out of that blade. Did you see that? It was almost reactionary, not even predictive.
He wrote the book on infinite or on iframing those dodges. It seemed that he just sensed it off of his third eye, and at this point, killing a monster with it. And he's
definitely someone to be watching out for.
He just
he
got
Thunderstorm.
He just got like 3 rare drops. What is this? 3 golds in a row. And he is built out of his mind in terms of being for an endgame raid boss.
You can see him freaking out right there. He's like, what do I choose here? He's got to sit there for a fat second to figure out, what am I gonna play here?
Yeah, and especially you know for anyone who hasn't played Naraka as a whole or is just tuning in on end, you don't want to have your opponents have the good stuff. So he was just deciding whether or not to take what is left off the end of those bodies, because you wouldn't want to have your opponent having something super utilized like a Dragon War, if anything of that nature. So he's holding on to it.
At the detached, but he's keeping that for melee defense right there. And now he's gonna be doing Dragon War. By the way, Dragon War is not only great because it extends that range on that meter, but it also automatically gives you meter, which is just insane to have in an endgame fight where you're constantly practicing neutral, trying to basically touch toes with your opponent. Basically what these people are doing right now, although I do see that the Wu Chen Astolfo might be getting lobbied here. Decides to port out.
He has V3
very
though.
Nice port.
Very good V3 play there, so him to get out of the fight. He can still self-insert himself back in there, but he's seeing his opponents away from this point. Gonna throw his last F because it is good to try to get it back up as soon as possible and when you're out of the fight. And you can see right here, someone is sneaking up on this, and it is Anubis. He might go for Astolfo while Kef is battling up Ella, who is playing Matari. Gets a parry!
What a parry from Ella right here. Kef does not care. Keeps putting the aggro on her. Will Ella be able to get away? Kef is getting focused here.
You saw that? Range damage.
Kef might have made a mistake. Oh, popped ult. Does not get the kill. Anubis, very nice on the third party.
Yo, Nubis is like the counter to all Yodos. He knows where the player is going to throw the swing, and with the forcing Kef just back out to get that reset. But Wavesy is going in against Nubis. He is running Justina with the F1 V1 combo, but is going to have to force ult to get out of here, in which he does escape that. Kef is going to go into with the Flamebringer, forcing Anubis to walk away from this, gets a vertical off, pulling into the ult from Anubis. Astolfo is also in the backline trying to create some opportunities to do some damage here, and he's going to be backing out of here, forcing the Menace, who is Anubis, to just take more damage than necessary. Could kill him out of here. Top number 1 in this leaderboard. Anubis is low. He could be taken out. He is super low, but they allow for him to escape. Kef is not letting it out. Wavesy is going against Astolfo. Kef is going up against Nubis, hitting it down. He's getting out of that for free, I think, to be honest.
For free, that was well earned. He basically got lobbied, and he's still getting lobbied here. Kef is still on Anubis's butt right now. Anubis got to figure out, how am I going to get out of this? He is fully kitted. All he has to do is survive till endgame.
Oh no, he's gonna be last hit, but no! Oh, the F2 was not enough to save him. Kef securing that kill, and also holding down Astolfo.
You hate to see it happen, but there is a game sense mechanic here where you gotta be careful to not draw too much attention. And Kef specifically did a great job there, just holding the back line with that Flamebringer, making sure to get as much damage as possible and just get as many kills as he can here. Wavesy, not gonna let it roll with him.
Yeah, Wavesy was looking to fight that. He sees the kill potential, but at this point he didn't want to commit to it while he saw his opponents in the back line. Astolfo throwing the Fs to get that reset and doing some range damage, trying to get out of that F3 range, just barely enough to get him through. But Astolfo going after Kef is forced to use V3, maybe because he has no armor, so he has a perfect opportunity to use this terrain is terrible for him to try to throw it out, because if he throws it in front of a building, it is not going to be a good look if his portal
over.
Yeah, and look at that. Wavesy resetting F1 slam dunk.
Nice meter. Kef has to blow F now. Wavesy's still looking from behind, trying to heal. Astolfo does not let this heal go off. Basically both railing each other. Kef gets the Flamebringer. Wavy is now down. Gets nice kill steal from Astolfo. Astolfo.
That Moonbane though! Wait a second, the Moonbane! That Moonbane almost killed Astolfo. He almost got murdered by the strikes, having to force him to go back in. He's gonna go back out. with it over.
Astolfo keeps coming in, coming back out, getting that portal. That's basically how you have to play Wu Chen in this meta, you see. Because although V3 is a nice combo breaker, you have to be you have no kill potential. You have to be able to rely on your own neutral, your own game skill at this point in dueling. Unfortunately, Kef just gets the nice verticality on that left horizontal strike, and now is chasing with his ult.
The meter dump, but the F3, but Astolfo's low. He used his last F to get that shield back up, which might have cost him the Mortal Defiance, but that's okay. I think he just got out. I think he might be able to get out of the way for scot-free. No armor powders except for baby powders for Kef. He's going to be wanting to get some heals back, but not enough for him to be able to go back in the fight immediately. But Astolfo,
it's a tough decision here, you know, because on one hand, Kef barely has any heals, so
no.
He's got to figure out what he wants. And you called it, sir. Why did you jinx him?
I jinxed Astolfo super hard there. Like I said, terrain is an enemy, is a Wu Chen V3's worst nightmare, and Kef is just pulling through the punches. And it's a really close fight, but no, Astolfo!
It's the freaking reverse card! The Uno reverse! Astolfo takes down Kef, our current butcher, and wins with 4 kills. What an amazing game, sir. What an amazing game.
The inputs were incredible. Astolfo was able to utilize his portals efficiently enough to put him in and out of fights whenever he pleases. The power of V3 and F3 Wu Chen, right? So he's able to get shields back and secure the sustain game. And with it, even with the unfortunate case of that portal, pulls through first place 4 kills, almost nearly 12k damage. Kev is in second place though, pushing hard, still most likely top of the leaderboards overall, with round 4 being his second place round with nearly 20k. And Wazy pulled his punches. He secured placement in third place, running around making sure that he can get into place near opponents. Although he isn't reaching in the damage that is necessary, he did position himself to be able to get into that point. And with it, we'll end with round 4, going into round 5 in just a minute. I appreciate everyone sticking around onto the stream. We'll be right back, and with that, my name is SerVairyo.
My name is RevvverB.
And we will be starting soon.
Welcome back, everybody. We are here again. Did you get your popcorn? Did you get your drinks? Because last game was a banger, and we're back here with game 3. Sir, what do you think about last game?
Man, let me tell you something about last game. Alright, so we had a lot of action going on. Kef was leader in round 1 of finals. Round 2, he was putting himself in there. He put in work. He allowed for himself to go through into the top leaderboards. But Anubis, I think, was a big highlight out of that match. Man had a lot to go in terms of having himself place himself above all others with the perfect frame dash dodges out of Kef, or not out of Kef's ult, but out of Yodo ults, and as well as being highly stacked and geared. But everyone pulled their punches in the final fight. I'm talking between Kef, Anubis, Astolfo leading with first place. It was just been a lot of plays around, and a lot of varied diversity in play styles. Of course, that's the biggest part that took out of it.
Yeah, the very diverse set of characters, and within their own playstyles. And Astolfo won that round, and I thought that was insane. But his movement, his ability to dodge, all of Kef's tries at destroying him, Astolfo did a great job. And now we're gonna get to spectate him for this next game. I can't wait.
Yeah, Pattern does not recognize Gohan-chan again. I guess it seems that they wanted the game wanted to see Astolfo lead up.
We want to see the champions. We want to see the champions, sir. Okay,
yeah.
Let's see this.
Man's gonna pull through with a 7-man spawn. I'm calling it right now, and we'll start off right through near Sunwings. It seems that it's a little bit of a
wow. There's 5 people, dude. This is actually my stomping grounds when I first played this game, and there's 3 people all landing in the same area: Astolfo, Anubis, and Hira. These are all top dogs for YKZ. I can't. How is this gonna end up?
I don't know, man. Anubis is going after Hira right here. He's going to be able to go up against her. At this point, he's going to try to cause some pokage out in this sense, because if she's able to run in a straight line, he can land some shots. But she is pulling those strafes too big for him to handle.
I like that word. Okay.
But it doesn't seem like he's going to catch up, because Infinite catch up to Beast here. It seems like Infinite's going for the F1 with the Yodo Beast.
Just gets the parry anyway. Beast, great job. First kill. Has purple armor. Where's Infinite gonna res here? We have no idea.
Yeah, he's going to be looking for his probably safe spot or maybe even nearby spawn. But now Astolfo going up against Anubis. Back to where we were looking. He was chasing Kira, but still chasing Anubis out of the ringer. Astolfo.
Nice first charge. Both basically the same HP. Astolfo's got to be very careful, though, when chasing this Yodo, because it can turn around really quick.
Almost gets a scale rush, though. Chasing him through. Treehouse hopping. KND. Kids next door. He's going up. He's climbing up on top of that. He's going to go ahead and pop F3 to save his life.
There's that F3. Still gets the bow shot there. Astolfo getting pretty greedy there. Does he decide to rest? He does decide to get the reset. Both of them do. This is very smart play to do here. If you want to make sure that you end up top there in the end, you gotta keep those reses, and you gotta be able to fight when you know you can win.
Yeah, and in the background, Hira is looking to go up against hitting Anubis.
Astolfo got the kill on Anubis.
Wait,
and now Astolfo is coming after here and gets the parry on Hira.
Infinite?
No
way.
He almost got that grapple combo. That was too much. Hira's running for her life now. Will Astolfo be able to finish it? Because it is a Matari. Tried to get that weapon swap.
Oh! She baited it out. The V3 was too close for her, but she gets sniped. Astolfo securing 2 kills. I think that puts him in the first place, which it does. He's able to get that for free. At that point, she stood still. Now we're going to look at Zix going up against Gohan-chan. It seems that Gohan is going for the longsword beamers, hammering Zix. Zix just can't take enough of it. He's going to go ahead and pop that F. Zix is stuck.
Nice whiffs on Gohan-chan. Gets the nice combo on. Now Zix gotta be careful here. I really want to see how Tumult fares in this meta, because I do actually think he can be viable. It just really depends, because in tournaments, there's so many different factors besides their abilities. So let's see how this works here.
Going for the
Zix
jump.
getting a nice combo off.
Too clean.
Finishes Gohan without any problem. Zix getting the Soul Bloom. And that puts him at 1 kill. There's a Bane down Celestial where the Meow Mane is, sorry.
Yeah, Meowman is I don't know where this Bane who placed it. It could have been just because, but at this point, Zix is I think Gohan just salty res.
Gohan Zix coming back with it. I don't know what Gohan is thinking here. Maybe because he has ult, he thinks that he can win this. He does have a dagger. Let's see how this works for him. Pops the F.
Nice. Times it perfectly. Gohan is going to try to go through against Zix, but I think Zix still has ult, which he does parry, though.
Zix is so slippery with these parries and these dodges. Gohan just wasn't able to keep him still.
Yeah,
and now we go to Monster.
Oh, Beast.
Monster and Beast. What an interesting combo there. And just like that, Monster clips the kill on Beast. With white dagger, purple armor, and now just got ult. Monster's ready to play. Monster is ready to take this lobby.
Yeah, and at this stage, looking at the leaderboard through, Stallful, Kef, and Zix, as well as Monster leading into second with 2 kills across the board. Everyone might be consolidating over near Servant's Grounds.
Is coming down there. Oh, this is going to be scary. Beast and a Stallful right next to each other. Big hitters. YKZ and Meowmane actually fighting right now. YKZ with the Viper versus Kurumi. This is an interesting thing that not many people know about. Is that although Kurumi, I would say, is probably the weakest person in solo meta, she can actually hold her own against a Viper because of that sustain. So let's see how that works here. Tries to bait out the F. Somehow YKZ is able to get away from that focus attack.
Yeah, and Meowman's going to be able to back out for free here while YKZ's going to go ahead and get an armor potter off. V3 off by YKZ. He's going to be able to secure a stagger here. If he can do it, he can probably get a kill, but instead it is dropping down to the ground too late to initiate. But Meowman gets nunchucked to death.
Gets clipped. Now, where is that third player now? Zix does not see that he can third party this. Gets a nice reset. Monster is actually fighting Kef right now. Kef has no armor. Monster's got to hurry up on this if he wants to be able to take Kef out of this game. The Butcher, can he get out of this situation?
I don't know. Monster seems to have lost his opponent. Stallfo is right behind Kef right here in the building. Forcing Kef to
knows the
ult?
assignment.
I think Kef knows who his opponent is just because he might be the only Wu Chen in existence. And
oh no, Stallfo 1 HP, yet he still has some of that sustain from his F. Stallfo is very slippery. He knows how to get out of these situations. And of course, Monster instead just keeps focusing the Kef. I don't know if that was the greatest choice in terms of kills. Now everybody's getting their free reset. Anubis is battling Zix right now.
Who is this? Oh, Meowman. I thought Meowman had died, but no, he had a rebirth. And at this point, he might be getting killed here a second time unless he times his dodges, which he did unintentionally there. But he's going to get hit a third time. He's going to go after him. Meowman
is out of the game this time. Monster needs to get out. Just ulted. Kef is coming up. Unfortunately, I do believe everybody knows what's going on here. Everybody wants to focus Monster. Already blue ult.
Yeah, Monster's going to be chasing after Kef here. He just wants to make sure it's a close gap between him and his opponent. But there is a Phoenix Gate, aka the Chamber of Yang? There's a name for it.
Chamber of Yang. I don't know if it is, but...
Realm of Yang.
I think it's the teleport. That is so... I have never thought that that could be used that way. That was a great way to use a teleport. Everybody wishes they could be in there right now. Can we see what's going on in there?
Who was in the teleport? Kef?
It was Kef. Yeah, let's see Kef. I want to see this fight.
Who's going up?
Kef?
Ella?
Versus Ella.
This is a rematch from round 2.
And round 1, actually.
Yeah. At this stage, Kef. F3 proc. Uppercut. Might be able to get it. Wait a second.
Oh my gosh.
He really
that was a wonky combo, but it worked out. Ella popping the ults. Kef needs to survive for just a little bit longer. He has 90% on his ult right now. And he does have it. Just going straight bang high on this mofo. Great fight from Kef.
Kef is gonna win.
Now we switch to another Yoda ult, I guess.
Yeah, it's Succession. You know, it's a hive mind. At this stage, Monster though is without armor, and he is looking to try to escape, getting his longsword back. His opponent, aka, who is that? Is that Anubis? Anubis trying to negate the F3s, but procs ult instead. He said, "I'm gonna be the third one in the row." He procs it, gets 2 hits, third party? No, it was just the ticks off the damage on that end. Kef is gonna get ult again. Because remember, Realm of Yang, you can still use your ult within it and get the reset after your fight has concluded if you survive the fight. And at this stage, Kef is going in, gonna go through, might be able to scare rush ahead of his opponent in the C to make sure he closes off all gates, but a Tumult ult is gonna bottleneck everyone through here.
Nice whiffs. Ziggs getting that nice sweet kill. You gotta be careful here. There's a Wu Chen here, there's a Tumult here. Luke is over here. Is Luke Karumi? What is that?
I think that might be a Viper. No, we'll find out right now. Yep, Viper.
That is a Viper. Okay, so we got Viper and Tumult here. F1 Viper. I've been seeing a lot of people actually try this out. It's difficult for the solos meta and for any meta really, just because Viper is really good with the ability to silence your opponents. And without that, there's not much you can do. Luke getting shredded.
Oh, third party potential. Unfortunate, Luke gets hit by that Ziggs vertical right there. But Ziggs is now going to be on the receiving end of some damage. Let's see who it is right now.
Ziggs is out here farming right now. Unfortunately, that third party, like you said, is coming after him.
Who's it, Kef? Of course.
It is Kef. Of course it's Kef. With Draco Storm too, you got to be very careful. This is almost a non-negotiable. You have to get out here. It is going to be very difficult to fight. And Astolfo cleans up the kill. Very nice from Astolfo.
I thought Kef got that. Astolfo getting that kill though is like a rivalry to be born, because Kef was looking for Astolfo earlier and was forcing ult against him, but now Astolfo is back, gonna be overrolling the tree with his F3. He's gonna go ahead and slam himself right back down. Misses the F though, unfortunate. He's gonna go in without any sort of mold to proc. Light staggers. Still has ult though. Gets a parry.
What was that parry? Okay. Astolfo is now backing up on that F3. Kef wants to reset. Astolfo figuring out what he wants to do here. He gets up on the tree. Oh, Ish and Hero are fighting. Let's see this.
Let me see that. Hero and Ish. Seems like Hero hasn't gotten any kills from this round, but it is top 5, so she is still able to try to get some kills at this point. Activating ult against Ish. Ish is with the V3, the slapperoo with the right clicks. He's trying to get Hero at this point. He can't hit any of the shots through that little
Not able to get
space.
between that hole. Too tight, my guy.
At this stage, ult is over. Hero is full on ready to fight up. Miss parry, blue focus, forced F3 from Ish causes. Oh, that's low. That's really
It's all right actually for Ish though. Even though Hero probably gets this kill because of that J that Ish picked up. That Phoenix J will allow him to res, I believe. Am I right?
Yeah, he's going back in. He seems to be going into a spot that doesn't put himself away. The Chamber of Yang is still up, aka the Realm of Yang, as it's officially called. Anubis and Astolfo, though, going up against each other. It seems that Astolfo is going into down the ravine. He's going to be wanting to create some distance between his opponent, but gets no time to get an armor powder off. I don't even know if he has any
kills? Anubis has 3 kills right now. Astolfo, Kef, and Anubis. Yo, these are those players that were just so intense on that last fight end circle. On that last team end circle, excuse me.
Yeah, the deja vu factor is kicking in right now. Denzel Washington. Astolfo is going to be wanting to go into play still against Anubis. He's going to be going up against a wall, might be his primary enemy, to try to close the gap between him and his opponent. Anubis is going to get the grapples though. Hits the nunchucks. Could go for a quick neutral, which he does, and activates F3 just to cause that disruptive factor, killing Astolfo. And at that point, top 3 on the board, Astolfo, Kef, and Ish. I think Kef literally just got out of a Yang circle, but he's gonna go right back into it. He's gonna go
again. It's a great way to get kills and stack up, because even if you die in there, I do believe you come out your portal anyways and get your health back. You might not get your ult, but it's a great chance with little risk to get kills.
Yeah,
Ish now.
Anubis looked at Ish while he entered the portal, so now Anubis is going to be by him lonesome in the map. Ish is going to go ahead, though. He has a stacked amount of things on his body right now. After just dying to Hera, it seems that he might be able to secure just enough damage out here. blue focus from Kef is too much for him to handle, and the damage is insane. Kef is going to try to poke this out. Clinks. Right click from Kef, securing that kill, putting him through a top 2 situation. But wait, I think he still has the soul for. Remember, Yang does give you the opportunity to go back into a fight if you are able to find the soul altar. But I don't know. Ish is standing here still. I don't know if there might be a little bit of a latency issue here, but he is now looking for it. I don't know.
I think it was the timer for the realm game, because there was like a 10-second timer, and then after it ended, he was allowed to move away from the portal.
I see. Okay, so yeah, now that the timer is going down, starting up from the minute, it looks like he found his spot. I don't know if Kef or Anubis. Anubis is looking outside of the circle. He placed a Bane there, even as a preemptive measure. And
yeah, guys, this new realm of Yang is actually really new, so we're learning with you guys. And if you're new, this is a great time to start playing, because this patch is probably my favorite in a long time. The meta is prime. Look at all these diverse players with their own unique play styles fighting.
Yeah, and even then, you know, if there's an opportunity for you to seek out opponents, if you know someone went into a portal, if they won the fight, you can wait for them outside of that portal. At that point, you can essentially farm out from the position that they go through, or even a soul altar that might be a possibility for the dead body. And Ish is back. He has all his gear. I think it seems that he has it. The gold dagger is still in his possession. Oh, here we go. V3.
Anubis, just like the freaking Yodo slashes, you cannot catch him. You cannot catch him. He knows exactly where to move.
And I think Anubis is actually plays Yodo as a majority. Even he is in the top, you know, one of the top. I mean, Volda players, I should say. So he may have anticipated those movements just from his own playstyle. But now Kev is going against Anubis here. Clink from the nunchucks backing off each other, going to try to go to the range. Swarm from Kev, pelting Anubis. Anubis is going to try to create some distance between him and his opponent, try to get some resets on this end. But Kev is not going to let this up. He knows where his opponent is, so he's going to utilize that chase.
Unfortunately, what he doesn't realize is you can't hide from my boy Kef. He's got that Jade that lets him use him like radar. So unfortunately, Kef is going to keep chasing Anubis down until he can kill him. In addition, does he actually have a bounty on Anubis too?
I believe so. Yeah, Anubis is getting chased down by Kef, and he does have a bounty on his head. So while Kef is looking for his opponent, Anubis is just trying to survive at all means. Ooh. Close clanks. An unfortunate backstep there, but Anubis might be able to cut it back with the F3 to negate out any form of damage. But both ults are...
Oh no, Anubis getting freaking griefed by terrain. Trying to catch Kef on the counter ults. Unfortunately, both of them are going to reset. Where's my boy Ish now?
I think
no,
Ish
Kef's going right back in.
Yeah, he canceled out early in the air to try to create some confusion for his opponent. There's a lot of trees here for Anubis to try to pinpoint. Canceling out the ult was best placed scenario, and for that, Anubis is able now to go ahead and set himself up at full resets. But Ish is back here. He is looking, I think he sees the grapples, that his opponent is in sight. He is chasing down. He's going to reassess his position. Gets a parry!
What?
How did he do that?
Still bubbles out. Ish definitely can take out Kev right now if he keeps pushing. Is Kev going to be... And Anubis knows the assignment. Anubis is targeting Kev now. Ish with the flamethrower, trying to grief as many people as he can so he can get the damage and a possible kill. Decides to take his time. Everybody just backs off of Anubis.
The distance, man. The distance is too big for them to handle. He's going to be wanting to go ahead and set himself apart from between all of them. And at this stage, everyone is out. Everyone is just waiting out to see where the next opponent
All right, we are back with the last game. So sorry for the trouble, guys. We're now here. Final game. Who is going to be coming out with the prize money and the cool YKZ merch? Sir, how was last game to you?
Last game was a hyper type match. A lot of people were fighting against each other across the realm of Yang, as well as through the mid to right, left side of the map. A group had gone through, starting off with some early pokage between Anubis, Astolfo, as well as Hira. And at that point, Anubis, he pulled his punches that round. He came out on top, first place, beating out the raid boss, the Butcher, Kev.
The Butcher, yep. And that was some intense pokage. And we learned a lot about the realm of Yang as well. Now that we know so much, going into this final game, players are basically going to let loose. When you're in this tournament setting and you're at the last game, you start seeing the scores stacking up, okay? And now everybody's going to try their hardest to go. And Kev's just going to grief everybody. The Butcher. But Anubis still has a shot to make some big moves here. So we're going to see Anubis is playing Yodo. Is Gohan going to be using his target or his Takeda?
That's a good question. Yeah, Gohan might be able to switch it up for this final round. He's trying to just probably switch out to his Tarka, as is his main. And at this point, he's going to probably try to go for an infinite, if anything, to set himself up for easy clean kill. But there's a lot of different players going on. If you're not seeing what I'm seeing some things that shouldn't be seen. Two Wei-Shans.
I see what you're saying. I told you, Kef be griefing. Kef be trying. So Stolfo to why are they griefing? What are they doing? Monk? All right, we'll see what happens. I don't know, but okay.
Yeah.
But now we also have Monster on Yodo.
Yeah, Monster going to Yodo. Infant sticking to Yodo. If you ain't broke, you know the rules. Rexy though is gonna go ahead and play Valda. It seems. We'll take a look. Look. What did I say? What did the game say? Gohan.
Is this Gohan's game though? Target. This is the first time we've seen a Tarka in this lobby, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, and with everything, right? If he's able to go ahead and take care of one of the early game kills, he can essentially knock out Kef. If Kef goes through as a Wei-Shan, there's probably no way of killing him immediately. He's going to be able to sustain through. And in the beginning of the match, Shipwreck is with Ish and Kef, Nubis, Monster, and Astolfo all stacked up on the winery. Let's see what's going on here.
Astolfo might actually get a fight right now. Yeah, this is insane. If you're new to this tournament right now, Anubis and Astolfo have been making some big moves out here in the final end circles. Very big players in this tournament. So it's going to be very interesting to see how they handle this first starting circle.
Yeah, and Monster's going to put some pressure on having to force F3 out on the stairwell. It's going to have Nubis go up onto the stairwell up on top of the second floor, which is perfectly fine by him. I mean, not Nubis, Astolfo. Wait a second. Nubis? Wait! Monster walked right into that Nejaz might. Oh, delayed it.
Oh my gosh, Monster.
This is an unfortunate case. You walked straight into there.
They all do reset though. I wonder what Anubis' plan is here. Because he does have a white weapon. I don't know what armor he has, but apparently he just wants to go get more loot so that he can clean up these people later on. Actually a smart move. Very thinking ahead, very far. I want to see a lot more of Anubis when this comes to push comes to shove. Ish and Kef are now fighting actually.
Yeah, let's see what's going on with Ish and Kef. Kef is on the relay in terms of doing damage. Perfect bubble by Ish. Could have caused any sort of damage for Kef, which it does, eliminating his armor from the reach. No parry from Ish. Might cause his death right here with the verticals on this end with the jump left click.
1 HP Ish does not get away. Good job, Kef. Now has another kill added to his board. Ish needs to figure out a place to revive. Astolfo is fighting Monster now. Let's go back to that and see what's happening here. Monster is going after Astolfo. Anubis needs to find a way to steal this kill, and he is looking.
Yeah, Anubis is
why Astolfo using Yushan, we don't know, but you know.
Hey, listen, he was pulling out the Wu-Chan plays. At this point, he is free to do anything he wants. But at this stage, Anubis is going to be causing some pressure but confusion between both opponents. He sees them both in the back line. Anubis could get a possible vertical strike here. Easy damage if he does get it, which he might go for it. He does, killing a monster off his end and killing Astolfo.
He's attacked with 2 kills. Who is this? Is this Hira? This is Luke now with the Valda, just putting down the hurt on Anubis. Lost his armor, getting just cracked out of his mind here. Anubis Anubis got to figure out a way to peel, but he doesn't. And now Luke is actually going to get a nice third party there. I do actually think that was worth though, Anubis. Sir, what do you think for Anubis to get those 2 kills?
Yeah, Anubis was a clean Undertaker there. He took advantage of the timing of them being distracted through the fight, and at that point, he's able to get those kills. Even if he still died at that stage, he does have a soul rebirth to go back into a fight and get a safe res. But at this point, Gohan is going with a blackout ult, allowing for fireballs to be placed, but he runs through, gases out. He has no propane left. Gohan is stuck in a position, could be going up against Ella.
Clean longsword combo and the triple charge from the Jestina. Zix basically just took that kill like I take. Never mind. Alright, I'm gonna stop right there. Anyways, Ella over here with the ult.
Zix had took that kill like takeout on a Sunday night. He's gonna go ahead and try to go himself, putting himself in a great position though for Ella to go for those uppercuts. Zix is forced to F1 here for the reset. Ella's gonna go and try to time out the timing, but is unfortunately not able to do so. Tries for the jump parry. Ella's out with the rebirth still in place. Zix comes out on top between the 2 opponents, and with it, pulling him in first place with 4 kills. Anubis is in second place, getting in 3 kills in, but now Rexy seems to be at Anubis's feet. Anubis is proccing ult, chasing down Rexy, getting the last slashes of V3 Yodo. At this stage, Rexy is going to pull up behind the wall, grappling Astolfo.
And what an insane parry from Astolfo. The Yushan is working, my guy. And now Astolfo does get the kill on Rexy. Rexy does have a soul bloom. Why? Dude, Zix just got another kill on Beast. I think that's 3 kills for Zix.
Dude, look at this! Look at this Moonbane! Kef just deleted Zix! That was a perfect placement. RNG from the Moonbane just deleted Zix from the fight. And
what is the scoreboard right now? Because Kef has 3 kills. 5 kills for Zix, 3 for Kef, 3 for Anubis. This really is Zix's game right now, I think. But Kef is definitely solidifying his lead. Basically saying, no matter what you do, I will be winning this tournament.
Yeah, and mistake on my end. I said Zix, but I meant to say Beast. Beast got caught in that Moonbane pretty hard. Kef is still on the offensive, though. He does not want to take any chances for his opponents to escape, because that is Matari, but Matari's in an open field, so it's kind of a little bit of a tough position for Ella to try to utilize in terms of getting in position behind structures, but that knocks out Ella from the match. Ish is in the back line. Kef seeks his opponent. He sees him. He's hunting. The Butcher is back, ladies and gentlemen. Kef is back and going into the cave.
Is back.
He's gonna go forward, getting those kills. Vertical F3 forced out from Kef. I think this might be it. In case of anything, gets a parry. Unfortunate case for Ish. Could cause him to kick him in the face, but he's not gonna take any chances. He's gonna not go out without a fight, and pulling cave as Ish's final resting place for this round.
That's now 5 kills for Kef. Insane amount of hunting. Kef in one fell swoop managed to clean up Beast, Zix, and now is cleaning up Ish. There are only 8 people left in the game. Zix did have a rebirth though, so this could be a chance for Zix to do some damage. Get his name in the placements. He might not be able to win, but it's not just about winning people. This tournament really shows who here is a dominant player. And Anubis cleans up Monster right with that stun. Very unfortunate for Monster.
A lot of fire damage is being put on Anubis though. He's going back into the fire. This is not a good case. Not like this. This is a lot of damage. Anubis cannot take this anymore. He needs to force his Vital out. Astolfo sees the chance. The opportunity is clear. He's going in. He might go for an uppercut. Goes to the blue focus strike. No blink strike though. He's gonna go and try it again. Baiting out F3 from Anubis. He is now in full circle for him to go for it. Astolfo. Low.
Anubis is getting some insane dodges here and manages to clean up the kill on Astolfo. Anubis also at 5 kills. Very dominant players here. Anubis, Zix, and Kef. These are some big kills here. 6 people left now. Now, usually in this situation, if you're new to competitive play for this game, when it's 6 people, there's actually a huge price hike, so a huge kill multiplier once you get to 5th place. So you want to be careful about where you're fighting. And right when I'm talking about that, we actually have a huge fight here in Yang Realm.
Yeah, Luke. Wait, no way! He ran right back into the bubble. I was about to mention Luke might have done a big brain play on the bubble, but at this stage, actions speak for itself. Zix is still on the offensive with the dagger plays, and with it, could almost kill for sure. Zix is forced ult. Oh, V2.
And that is GG's. This has now picked up 6 kills. Luke, now we know from last game, sir. Luke has maybe, what was it, 5 minutes,
5 minutes
to be able to survive and get the kill back on Zix if he wants to be able to stay in this game. It's a revenge factor is what I think you.
But here's the thing, I'm reading this right now, ladies and gentlemen. New information, top left, Yang depletion. When Yang depletion ends, meaning if you have just died in the realm of Yang, you have that time frame to pick up a soul bloom essence. So you don't need to kill the same person. You just need to find a soul bloom to get yourself back into the fight. If not, you will die. And whoever had that kill is having that kill.
So I'm having a thought right now. So you don't necessarily need to be the one to get the kill though. There's 6 people alive, and all was it Luke? All Luke really needs to do right now is actually just third party and take the soul bloom.
Yeah.
F right now just took Rexy.
And this
No
puts
soul bloom for Luke.
This kind of puts in place that type of mentality of, should I save this soul bloom for a fight? Not a lot of people would do that, but it is an option. But now Kef is going hard against Hira. He has a gold dagger for the damage, and Hira might be going back into the fight, unsure of the position that she's in, getting her out of there. And now top 4 placements, ladies and gentlemen. Kef is pulling through the punches, 8 kills in the leaderboard.
A solid F usage against Hira. Hero just got basically used as a what do you call those things? The flippers, the little table with the marble and the 2 flippers. What do you call that?
Table with the marble and the 2
It's like an arcade. I'm too young, sir. What is that arcade game? It's like boing, like you go against the sides. Anyways, all I'm saying is that he got ponged against the side of the Yodo F and instantly got clapped by
ping pong
Kef here. I think it might be ping pong.
You said paddles on the sides, right? Marble floor?
Like paddle. It's like an arcade, like the little there's a marble, and then there's little flippers on the side that you try and keep it from falling in the hole.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Let me look this up. Okay.
we need some validation on that item. And in the meantime, Zix is going up against Nubis. With everything put in place, Zix is now in F1 status while Luke is just pelting with the kills. I think Luke still might be in the soul form. He only has 1 kill. He only has 2 minutes to find a soul bloom. But it literally between a rock and a hard place. The rock being Justina being ice, and the hard place being a Anubis as a whole. He's going to be having to go up against both of these opponents, and Kef just sneaked in. Why is Kef here? Time will tell. If he can get a kill over here, he could be able to go ahead and get something going, propelling himself further into first place. His chase game is on point. He's going after Anubis for those for those staggers, but Zix is gonna get the grapple strike, getting the perfect neutrals off this point. Zix is gonna be way out of line if he's gonna go fighting Kef on one-on-one in the corner side.
Oh, it just barely gets tapped by Kef. By the way, I figured out what it's called. It's called a pinball machine.
Pinball machine. Wow, age really does tell that. I forgot. The only thing left though is a Windows 7 game, and at this stage, I think Zix might be able to pull the punches against Kef. Kef is going to be able to parry.
A parry by Kef. Zix is now down 1 HP.
Wow.
Amazing able to get the armor regen. Can he get out of here?
Remember, Zix has a V2, so he's able to get this for free. Perfect V timing though by Kef to mitigate all that damage from a purple gray sword. At this stage, I think
Kef
is
definitely pulling
on
some crazy movement here, and manages to get away.
No way, Kef! The vertical procced. No time for the parry. Anubis is now in the lead, or in the lead, I guess. I mean, not lead. He's about to get pulled out by Zix. Top 2 players Final 2. Zix is gonna be stuck now. If he pulls this off, which he doesn't.
What a parry! It is game over. Anubis has won the last game, which is exactly what he needed. Folks, was an amazing ending actually. Zix actually popped off that last game with some amazing tech. The utilization of that F1, I don't see that very often, sir.
Yeah, it's just like the reset is such a substantial, gamble with whether or not you had the time to throw it out to get their armor back, or even have time to throw an F2. F2 secures you from any forms of damage, but only for 1.5 seconds. If you're able to get the F1 off, you still have just enough time for them to do a little bit of damage, but it saved Zix. It put him to second place, just enough to go through in placement. But Kef, third place with 8 kills, over 18,000 damage. Zix is in second place, 7 kills with 15k damage. But number 1 at this point with the final round is Anubis with 7 kills and over 16k damage. A lot of things to put into place. A lot of type of strats that were placed over between Yodos, Justinas, Weishans, as we saw. It's a lot to take in terms of where this meta stands in between a Immortal War and the Chamber of Yang, or Realm of Yang as it's called, to be just remembered. Because you will have a chance to come back if you do take the chance of spawning yourself into that area.
And you know what? We actually have scores coming up here just in a few moments, guys. And there's just so much to talk about these games. From game 1, Kef completely butchering the lobby. I think he's never going to be able to have his name changed. Just a complete menace to the lobby, really. And then Anubis basically 1v3ing on the second game, but still not enough. And Astolfo winning that game. Game 3 and 4 were just too many things were happening.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And now the scores have been made. Yukikaze Cup Tourney, 6 rounds, 2 qualifiers, 4 finals. We had everything fought out in an Immortal War up into Morris Isle, and now the score is here. Within everything.
First that we have is Ish in 5th place. Amazing turnout for Ish, actually. In the first game, I see that he was doing pretty well and actually pretty solid. And to be honest, it was very enjoyable to see because Ish as Valda was very great.
Yeah, Ish just plays as Valda. One of the top, points is to take into consideration. He was very flexible with how he played Valda. At one point, he realized he can pull into V3 to allow for more damage output and had V1 in the early stages to make sure he can understand who his opponents are and how to handle it. He did set himself up into 5th place, just allowing to himself to be known in that placement and taking advantage of the Chamber of Yang. That was a big part of how he was able to sustain game and allowing for himself to fight up his opponents and come back into the fight.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And next we have Astolfo. Astolfo was probably the greatest movement I've ever seen in this lobby. When the way he used Wu Chen in game 2 and 3 really allowed him to be able to third party many teams or many solo players actually, and be able to get out immediately and basically scot-free. I think that was very great and served him very well for getting that 4th place.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity between Wu Chen to just utilize the escape factor as his main bread and butter. His plays just allowed for him to just go through to his opponents, back out, come back in with this punch, and he did win the second round as a result of that, putting him through into that position to win it out. And that's why he deserved in this placement at 4th place for those types of plays as well as his play style. It really was utilized at this stage.
That's absolutely right. And now for 3rd place, this guy's kind of a sleeper, sir. Sir, what do you think about Zix here?
Zix himself, the god, I would say at this stage, for him to be able to come back and knock it out of the park in 3rd place is a testament to his skill alone. He decimated on end as a Jestina. He utilized V2 to his ability. With the Rage build, it is a very scary scenario, ladies and gentlemen. If he's able to get it through, he's able to utilize that freeze immediately upon impact. Getting him those kills was no hard task. And in that sense, 3rd place is a deservement upon its own, and it's honestly something that just shows at what point of a player as he is.
Yeah, and honestly, like there were a couple rough games for him in the beginning, but he really got his shit together and pulled it to a place where now he's placed at 3rd and beating out Astolfo, who was dominating the early games. Next, we have a huge jump in points, actually, from 26 points to 37. That's a big jump when you see how many points each player got each game. And that is Anubis. Anubis was playing a variety of characters, sir. I think he was playing Takeda and Yodo primarily.
Yeah, Takeda was his main stacked combo. He used V1, which was for that easy combo for the uppercut into ult. It was just a big combo player that he a combo character that he utilized. He went into Yodo into the last round. He used it to his best ability and utilizing it with the Rage build to get that ultimate back into play. I think honestly Anubis pulled out the punches between the 1st place, considering that he did get first in that 1st round, or 1 kill into that 1st round, but he came back and punched it out of the park between rounds 2, 3, and 4. Round 2, he was a menace. People wanted to take him out for sure. He knew what he was going to go into, but we all know what happened. Who was chasing him the most? Who was causing the most damage across the leaderboard?
That is our boy Kef. Kef the Butcher. The Butcher, sir. Do we think that name's gonna stick?
I don't know if he wants to take it. He was holding the meat cleavers on standby,
Yeah, that was scary. He was a menace. He had ult like in the first game. I think you were like, did he just pop ult like 10 times? Like, what's going on?
But
Yeah,
yeah, so he got 20 points first game, 11 and 11 the third game, and lastly 14. Each of these you can see he either gets the top score or second top. So if you're looking for the next tournament to see who you got to take out, it's Kef. Kef showed an amazing amount of skill today. And although Anubis was putting in some major work, it took some time for him to warm up. I will say though, Anubis was hitting some crazy freaking parries on everybody, especially game 3, which he won, I do believe.
yeah, and Anubis had, been playing for such a long time that he knows his game sense probably more, than the usual player, especially when it comes down to it. This Yukikaze Cup was a big, big testament for all of the members between YKZ that participated, as well as fighting throughout these 4 rounds, and even in the qualifiers as a whole. But with it, our winner on this end is going to be Kef. First place, the Butcher. If it sticks, if it sticks on the end, he's gonna be known as that as a speciality. He does win the prize as with a special icon. He is gonna win the YKZ exclusive hoodie, which is with the Yakuza logo, one of the first gen name for YKZ, as well as a $50 cash reward on top of that. So he snags that away for this first tourney. But this isn't the only tourney that we have planned, ladies and gentlemen. There is more to come. I think RevvverB might be able to tell you a little bit, just a snippet. Just a
little sneaky. I'll give you some juice, everybody. All right, so everybody that was here watching this YKZ Scrim tournament, actually, if you're not a part of YKZ, you will actually be able to play in these tournaments. Coming early, first weekend of December, we are actually going to be hosting a solos tournament for everybody. It's going to be the most sweaty, the most competitive tournament we have. And I will share, we're probably going to have a player cap of probably 32. So 32 of the best players that we can find in NA, and just put them together and see what happens. If you want to be a part of that, keep an eye out for that registration, and keep an eye out in the YKZ chat and the volume chat. And also, my name is RevvverB, and I will be streaming that tournament. So follow me for updates and everything. So thank you, everybody.
Yeah, and thank you for podcasting with me here, RevvverB. It is a pleasure to have you on board, Chief. And with the December tourney, I look forward in casting with you soon for that event.
Of course. Thank you so much for this opportunity, sir. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, boss. And one big thing is that we may have we may have a duos tourney coming up in the next 2 weeks. We want to make sure we can have different types of tourneys between different types of playstyles, between different people. Duos, trios, and solos has been a big part, but duos seems to be something that is needs to be looked up on more. So we'll see about getting a duos tourney with a forum set up. It will be under the Discord as a whole. If you do decide to want to see the Discord to send out any sort of notifications or messages to one of our members, or even if you want to go and join and be a YKZ member, you can do so from the Discord, as well as messaging one of the bosses. And if anything, what we always want to say is we are a community as a whole. We support each other. We make sure everyone has, a place for playing games, but also to stack up on the Raka, and getting your game sets into play is what we always want to strive for. But with that, I do want to announce something going through. We do have a bit of a change going into place. A change in the name. YKZ is still going to stick into the name of our community as a clan tag. However, we will have a change for the name. Instead of Yakuza X, we are going to go ahead and have our name that was voted between the members to be for Yokozo X. Now, Yokozu is going to be something that allows for community. It was a shrine that was built back, I would say, back into this, to the ages of, the era of the domains. Because with the shrine itself, it was a part of a mausoleum, but it's now something to be seen as a point of prayer for the god of the Yokozo shrine for rain. And it certainly fell from the point in. GoddessWaifu, one of our bosses on N, had come through with the suggestion, and our community wanted it as soon as possible once that name change came into play. And with it, we will have an update to the name as a whole for the communities to notify, just so you guys know what the name is now from what it once was before. Yakuza X was the initial, but YKZ is forever. And with it, I want to appreciate everyone for reaching out to the stream and allowing for your time today and watching the Yukikaze Cup. And with it, my name's SerVairyo.
And my name's RevvverB. Thank you so much for coming to the stream, everybody.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see you on the next one.
Yeah, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Thank you so much. Nice. Yo, I will be honest. I was reading the Yukikaze description that he gave me. The text felt so funky.